Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to another edition of the Android News Byte. Today, let's talk about the release of the Android 15 source code and 5 new features that Android is receiving that aren't tied to this major update. So, Google has officially released the source code for the major Android 15 update. This does not mean that Pixel devices are able to install the stable build, but it does mean that Google's in-house team and third-party OEMs like Samsung, OnePlus, and Xiaomi are now able to begin working on their first stable release of the update. This will also allow custom ROM developers like LineageOS and GrapheneOS to begin working on those updates as well. If you remember, we learned that Google themselves aren't slated to release their Android 15 update for Pixel devices until October. But we may end up seeing other OEMs like Samsung and Xiaomi release their first Android 15 update before the end of the year. Along with the Android 15 source code, Google has also announced 5 new Android features that are not attached to this big update. First up, we have a new talkback feature that will now utilize Gemini to give the user audio descriptions of images that are visible on your screen. Circle to Search is also getting a new update to help you identify music that's currently playing. This music can be playing within a media player application, your favorite social media application, or even an external speaker entirely. You'll simply need to activate the Circle to Search feature and then tap on the music note icon that appears in the bottom of the screen. Chrome is finally getting a feature that has been in testing, which will read an article aloud to you. This will be activated from the drop-down menu once it has been rolled out to you. Google is also expanding the Android earthquake alerts system nationwide across the United States. This was previously only available in select regions, but Google is now ready to use its crowdsourced earthquake detection software for everyone. Not only will it alert you to upcoming earthquakes, but it can also help you to prepare with quick tips on what to do. Lastly, Google has announced that Wear OS is finally getting access to offline maps from Google Maps. Simply download a map to your phone, and you will be able to access it directly on your smartwatch, even when you're in an area without cell reception. They're even bringing the ability to search for destinations using your voice, while also viewing your current location on a map with a single tap. These features are just beginning to roll out to the masses right now, but remember, Google has a history of performing slow rollouts with features like this. So, for example, if you aren't able to find the new Chrome feature that allows you to listen to an article, then be patient, as it may take a few days to a few weeks before your device has access to it. And the same thing goes for other features mentioned here. Google just wants to make sure that the software is stable before giving billions of people access to it. So please, remember to like this video while also subscribing to the channel for more Android news content like this.